Hello and welcome to the Gooner Talk back here with you guys for another show. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Oh, oh God. Yeah. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I'm so pumped for this. This is just, oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man. Hello. I don't know how much talking I'm going to have to do this. I'm just... Yeah. Okay. All right. Hello. Right. Let's go through the comments. Let's do this. Come on. I feel so sorry for everyone who was listening audio only and couldn't see me start the show. They're going to get a shock when they listen to this on audio. If you are listening on Spotify or SoundCloud or Amazon Music and iTunes, I apologise. All of our shows are now on those platforms, so I apologise greatly for ruining your ears. Oh, man. This club, Texas Gooner, says is going to be the absolute death of us. Oh, dearie me. Oh, my God. I can't. Will he have the assist king? Says Guy. I tweeted during the game, but literally as he came on saying, right now is the time, Willian, to prove your worth, son, to prove your worth. And he did. And he proved it. And he proved it with one pass. He didn't do anything else, really, but he did one pass. And that one pass got us that equaliser. We are going to eventually break this game down over the next 25, 30 minutes or so and talk to you all. We will get your comments. We will. But I would love if you could just sum up your thoughts and feelings positively with this. I really could. We're going to start off with the one and only Kevin Campbell. Thank you so much for tuning in, mate. Says, typical Arsenal taking us through the mill. Great tenacity to come back and win. Got to play better. We certainly do, Kev. Let's live in the moment, son. Let's live in the positivity because I can't. I'm not doing negativity after this. I'm just not. I'm not having it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing negativity. Danny Ceballos, look, I forgive you. I forgive you because we won. If we hadn't have won, I'm never, ever, ever, ever playing again. But we won, so I forgive you, son. I forgive you because what you did, son, was absolutely unforgivable. We have not gone through. Oh, my days. Yeah. Oh, wow. Unbelievable scenes of glorious emotion. Speaking of which, apologies for the live stream, the watch along. Hugh's internet completely cut out and died for a good hour and we weren't able to do anything. So if you were watching on the watch along, we massively apologize for that. It's neither of our fault. We couldn't do anything about it, and it's an absolute shame because it would have been an amazing show towards the end. Liam, I'm shaking too, son. I'm shaking too, mate. Unbelievable. Glad to have a fellow Gooner in the chat, mate. JD says, let's enjoy this moment, lads, because we are getting knocked out next round. A bunch of average players managed by a rookie manager. You can do one, JD. In fact, you can go, oh, just a little timeout button. There we go. He's been timed out, son. Not having any negativity this evening. Lewis Kiriakou says one word, buzzing. Yo-Yo said Saka is clutch. Michael Velasquez says, we don't deserve Saka, we don't deserve Tierney. Noah Wheeler says, beautiful scenes. Ray Anderson says, Ceballos must share his weekly wages with Saka, Tierney, Aubameyang and Willian. Bring on Spurs, says Timo Pesk. Teng Wang says, I can't help but feel negative. Well, Teng Wang, I tell you what you can do. You can start feeling positive, mate. You really can. Victor Edwards says, if Saka isn't top 5 for Golden Boy, we riot. Never in doubt, says Tom. Josiah says, Tom, happy for the win, but we were so lucky. I didn't enjoy that. It wasn't a game to enjoy. We put ourselves in this situation with how we messed up the first leg. But unlike Olympiacos, we came through. We came through in the end. We really did. We really, really did. Oh, Dave Lennon says, Saka and Tierney were wonderful. Paul Geyer says, I knew this would be another game. If not for Saka, we would be out. Brad Powell says, where would we be without Saka? Michael Velasquez says, I need a drink after that game, and that's why I've got one. Oh, dearie me. Oh. Diggy Thing says, my heart stopped when that header hit the post. Thankfully, I don't even think he was offside. I don't even think he was offside. Me and Hugh managed to actually... we're chatting on Discord for the last 5 minutes of the game, and yeah, not really wasn't. Matthew says, Tom, was that late Benfica chance offside? I don't think it was. I don't think it matters at the end of the day. Safiso says Saka is a generational talent. MIL Reaction says, thank God for Saka. Alex George says, I'm getting grey hairs after watching that. Tang Wang says Saka was actually poor, but the assist hid the negatives. He wasn't running into any spaces. I think that's incredibly harsh. Tang Wang created both of the goals, the first and the third. Yeah, he wasn't, but he was the only one really trying towards the end of the game. Unbelievable stuff. Adian David says, Arsenal owe me a pack of smokes and a new case of beers after that one. Ansgar says, I can't really feel happy because I had to calm myself to not be angry really before that last goal went in. Kai Hin says, come on, you Gunners. This is how we play. Like, really, so poor, though. we're not focusing on that. We don't care. We'll reflect on the performance in tomorrow's Let's Talk Arsenal show at 5 o'clock. Michael says, credit to Aubameyang for scoring. He was under pressure after the big first leg. Where is Tom Clulo? Where is Tom Clulo? That's what I want to know the answer. Cabal says, that was hard. It really was. Omar says, I'm out of breath. What a game. And now, Omar, I'm assuming you're Arteta in some because we went through. That's how it works. Porky Porks says, Willian came on and I nearly went into cardiac arrest. But what a turnaround. Marley Mason says, I went mental when Aubameyang scored. But yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the dub today. Teng Wang says, Tierney, man of the match. Dubba Ducky, which is a fantastic name. Says, great win. Team still seems to be playing for Arteta, but are you worried about him as a manager? No, I'm not. I feel like with better players, he's going to do absolutely fine. So don't worry. Don't you worry, son. Como says, don't underestimate this win. Benfica are better than we give them credit for. Maybe. I thought they were... I think they're dreadful, to be honest. I really do think they're pretty bad. Toby says, Saka. That's it. That's the comment. That's all you need. Twan says, great performance from Willian. Was fuming when he came on, but Arteta proves me wrong again. The tactical genius of Arteta knows no bounds to bring Willian on in this moment. He just knows. He knows that he's going to finally come on, change the game. He had other options. He could have brought Martinelli on. Could have brought Pepe on. Could have brought Nketiah on. Nah, I want Willian, son, because I wanted to set up the goal for Tierney. I might be going over the line a little bit. Oh, dearie me. Glenn Cook says, I'll enjoy the win for sure, but later in the week, we'll have to discuss that performance. No, Glenn. No. No. To be honest, okay, let's talk a little bit about it because I thought first 20 minutes, Benfica were the better side. Absolutely no shadow of a doubt. Better side. Arsenal then grew into the game. If you actually look at the goals we conceded in this game, we conceded from a free kick and we conceded from a very, very stupid mistake from Dani Ceballos. A really stupid mistake from Dani Ceballos. And I just can't quite really understand why he does what he does in that moment. I'm just going to quickly have a look at the other matches that went on. Villarreal, did they go through? They did. They beat Red Bull Salzburg. We could get Villarreal and Unai Emery in the next round. That would be funny. Molde have gone through. We know we can beat them. They're beating Hoffenheim, so that's a good German side out. Rangers have also gone through. Granada have gone through against Napoli. That is an incredible win for Granada. Shakhtar Donetsk have gone through. Ajax have also gone through, and obviously Spurs have gone through as well. Some really big, interesting ties there that Arsenal could get. I don't know when the draw is. I don't know if it's... Would it be tomorrow, the draw? I think it might be. Let me just have a quick look. Europa League last 16 draw. When is the Europa League draw? The draw is... come on, it's... Wednesday? No. Why won't it tell me when the draw is? It is on Friday. Okay, so it's tomorrow. The draw's tomorrow. The draw is set to take place from 12 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. local time. If I'm not out, there are plans for me to go out. If not, I'll definitely be doing a stream to talk about who we've got in the next round tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that. Mike N says, best thing Sabah's done was that mistake. It woke the team up. Mike, I wouldn't go as far as saying that, to be honest. I really wouldn't have that much confidence in saying that, son. Glenn Cook says, I didn't really have complaints with us defensively. My frustrations came from the lack of movement up front, lack of chemistry and progressive passes. Do you know what the best thing about this game was seeing Thomas Partey come back in? Thomas Partey comes on the pitch. We win 2-0 in the period of time that he's on the pitch. It's just, he's different class. He just changes. He elevates everyone in the game. There is no shadow of a doubt of that. He changes what Arsenal are capable of doing. It makes me go into that Leicester game on Sunday with confidence that we've got someone of the quality of Thomas Partey in the middle. Yeah, dearie me. It's just, he's unbelievably good. Absolutely unbelievably good, this Ghanaian midfielder, and my manager signed him for us, so fair play to him. Michael says, I agree with Glenn. I feel like our attacking play was a bit sterile this evening. Mr. Joe, by the way, members, we've won this game in the last minute, and I haven't seen a single flying fish in the chat, so can we remedy that, please? Thank you very much, sons of TGC. Really appreciate you if you could. Colin Seymour says, Tom, heart and soul. Spelled completely wrong, but we'll take it. Callum Christian says, we won 2-0 as well. There we go. Thank you. Flying fishes everywhere. Appreciate that. El Rolo says, seeing Chambers was really nice as well. Omar Yaya says, Olympiacos knock us out of the Emirates last season. Arsenal progress at their ground this season. It's karma. That's what it is. I'm loving that, Omar. That's fantastic. Oh, I'm buzzing. I am absolutely over the moon with that result. The goals we conceded were of our own making. Nothing tactical about them. A free kick, stupid given away, and Sabah sending it backwards. The goals we scored, all from open play, all fantastic goals. I know it seems on the surface like we made the most of it, and we really did. But if you do sit back and analyse the goals that we actually created, the goals were of really high quality. And we were playing against the tactical side that was sitting back and defending all the time that they obviously had that lead, and we had to break them down. And one of the biggest problems that Arsenal have had this season is the fact that we've not been able to break teams down playing the low block, and we did that. We didn't score on the counter. We scored goals against a side that was playing a low block, and we managed to put balls into the box and create opportunities that actually beat that low block. And I really genuinely believe that is a positive sign. So I know that scoring late in the day, I know that the fact that we conceded, I know the fact that it's 3-2, and my voice is starting to go because I genuinely was shouting so much during that second half. I'm gutted that we wasn't live on the Hughes stream for it either. I really am gutted about that. But yeah, unbelievable, really. I think actually we can analyse this game a little bit more after we've had time to reflect and break down and talk about it. And we're going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do it on the Let's Talk Arsenal show tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK time. So make sure you do tune in for that. Vincenzo says, what do you think of our performance tonight, Tom? I genuinely believe, Vincenzo, that if you look at that performance in terms of in terms of the scoreline, it doesn't look great, does it? And it doesn't look like, and the times of the goals. But if you actually take a step back and look at the performance, the way we conceded the goals was of two silly mistakes again. We're beating ourselves again. But the goals we created were really, really good, high quality goals. It wasn't scruffy. It wasn't like it was last minute, but it wasn't scruffy in the box, throwing everything at it. It was well-crafted pieces of play that got those goals. And I think that's what you, if you are watching this stream, should go out into the social medias, and that's what you need to highlight, is the fact that the goals we created today were genuinely of high quality and really good, really, really good finishes. DN says, can I play instead of Bellerin and just stand? Oh, man, why did Bellerin start this game? Why did Bellerin start this game? I don't understand. I really hope that Cedric starts on Sunday, because if Bellerin starts again, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not going to sit here and say Cedric is better than Bellerin on paper, because I don't think he is. And I think Bellerin's going for a really, really tough period of form. But to play him tonight over Cedric is on Arteta. Like, it really is. Like, I really question that decision. It makes no sense to play him. Oh, it really doesn't. James P says, well said, Tom. I wholeheartedly agree with you there. Despite the goals conceded, I thought we actually played well tonight. Ansgar says, did you notice Tierney's crossing today? That was a violation at times. Arteta subs paid off, says Yo-Yo. Fubar Gunner says, please hail Tierney as much as Saka. Tierney was unreal, mate. Absolutely brilliant. And he's dragged us. The mentality was there. I was a bit worried about him after the performance against Benfica in the first leg when he came on. Didn't look very good, but obviously he was coming back from injury. In the City game, I thought he really struggled at times and his final ball wasn't there. But yeah, he dragged us forward. He was a leader of men tonight, and that was really important. Saralb says, can we just stop for a moment and appreciate the fact that we have got Tierney? What a tough player he is with quality. Tang Wang says, still much work to do with this competition. Should not get overexcited. Happy we progressed, but it's premature to think we'll be lucky again. The intensity we showed in the 2 legs needs to improve. Again, I genuinely believe that the 2 goals that we conceded will have a massive impact on how people perceive the game. I thought for the first 20 minutes we were really poor, but for the rest of the game, I thought we were on it. I thought we were doing as much as we could to win the game, and we scored 3 goals as well. So you have to remember that as well. Scott McBeath says, football 90 minutes, any win, a win like that is a sweeter than a 5-0. That's why it's the greatest game in the world. I mean, if you win that game 5-0, you're not feeling as good. I genuinely believe that I'm feeling better now. I'm in euphoria, like absolute euphoria right now. I really am. And if you're sitting there, and if there's anyone out there sitting there and moaning about this, refocus, thank you. If there's anyone out there moaning about this result, and it just goes to show, doesn't it? It shows to show the mentality. You come and you watch this channel because you want to see positivity and you want to see someone that's actually genuinely excited about being an Arsenal fan, which I always am. And I'm buzzing about this result. I'm absolutely over the moon about this result. And I thought the performance is going to get slated by some. I appreciate the goals that we created and that we scored. I genuinely believe it was a lot better than some people are making out. I really do. Peter Golding says, Willian. Susan says, Aubameyang slowly getting back to his old self, it seems. Griefhampton says, Willian the GOAT. DJT says, hopefully it's a lesson for the next game. Omar says, I am gassed. I'm really glad to hear you gassed, Omar. Genuinely, I really am. Sabusia So says, I don't care how we do it. I just want to win, and I'm happy. Well, Hotcha, that is the right way to respond. I'm not going to read out your comment for obvious reasons because you tried to keep the swearing to a minimum, but I'm in complete agreement with what you're saying, mate. Mr. Joe Kerr says that was maniac, Tom. Delighted to go through, but not sure these knife edges are good for our health. You might actually get 3 shows tomorrow now thinking about it, because there's going to be a preview for the Leicester game. Is the Leicester game on Sunday? If it is on Sunday, I'll probably move the preview show to Saturday, actually. Sorry, members, if you signed up for that, I'm going to change that. But there's going to be a show for the Europa League reaction, or I might combine them, to be fair. It's probably a good idea to combine them. And then we've got the Let's Talk Arsenal show at 5 p.m. If you haven't liked the video already, by the way, guys, please drop a like. I'm so buzzing. I'm so buzzing with that, because it's just the pain that I felt last year, the genuine pain of losing at Olympiacos at this stage. I can't explain how excited, genuinely, I can't. Oscar says, how many beers did you have, mate? I've had a couple. I'm on the 3rd small can, to be fair. The IPAs are out. No Brewdog this evening, though, which is usually my go-to. Tesco had a 6 for £6 offer on, and I got a lovely selection of beers. I've only gone through half of them. I'll probably go through the other half on the Leicester game, to be honest. Deary me. Absolutely brilliant, though. Top stuff. Neptune M says Saka is a generational talent. He certainly is. Lost Less says, lol, over-elated Tom is the best Tom. It certainly is. Vignesh says Arteta had the bottle to bring Willian on. He may have made the easy decision by bringing Willian on, but he didn't. My manager. I mean, how many of you would have brought Willian on? Probably none. And it paid off. It worked. It worked. A Willian sub worked. And you know what? That's bloody terrifying because he might start on Sunday. I've just realised that. Oh, God. Oh, man. I really hope not. Even I appreciate what he's done this evening. I really do. I appreciate it. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I still don't want to see him starting yet. He hasn't convinced me enough, but fair play, that man. Fair play, that man. The intellectual investor says, I almost got a heart attack from watching that game. Teng Wang says, even I was surprised to see Willian being brought on. Vinay says, I'm on 6 pints at the moment. Thank you, Saka. I'm happy to see Chambo come on as well. I thought Chambers came on and he did the industrious job that he wanted to, and that was great. Deary me. Michael says, give Willian a 4-year contract extension and a statue outside of the ground. Nasir says, we need more than a winning mentality and authority when we're down on goal. The mentality shone through. Genuinely. Really, really did. Jesse says, I never rated Sebs as an Arsenal centre mid, though. Jokes too much. So we're not going to talk about it. Ibrahim says, I loved Erdegaard's reaction after the 3rd goal. He needs to start considering shooting on goal instead. Yeah. John in the WhatsApp group straight away, I think, was like, there was a little bit of mess at Özil about that decision to pass it when he could have had a shot. It's just the fact he's young and he doesn't want to mess up and all the pressure's on him, and I get that. But yeah, I was really happy with Odegaard's performance. Genuinely, I thought he was really good once again. And it's proven to be kind of an astute loan signing this season. And says that he wants United in the next round. You're mental. Yeah, you are mental, Ans. Give us the easiest draw. Give us Granada. Give us who else is there? Rangers. I'd take Rangers. Mulder. Can we have Mulder? Because we had him in the group. I think we still can. Yeah, I'll take Mulder. Do you know, it'd be really funny. It'd be really funny if we got Villarreal and then we beat them, because all those morons that have been shouting out about Emery and, oh, look how good he's doing at Villarreal. Yeah, do you know, it'd look absolutely fantastic if we beat them. But also, it'd be equally as dreadful if we didn't. So there is also that. There is also that. It's going to be interesting to see. Obviously the games a little bit later on this evening and see who comes out of that. That would be interesting. Alex McCarthy says Vertonghen prematurely pre-tweeted a wink emoji to Tottenham fans when they were winning. Did it? No, he didn't. No, I do not buy that at all. No, there's no way he did. I'm sorry. I do not buy it. Let me just check that, because if that's true, that is hilarious. If that is the case, I'm not seeing anything so far. No, absolutely nothing. Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. I think you've made that up. If it is, and he did do that, then it's hilarious. But yeah, oh man. Kai Hen says, look out what you say about the memory thing. You will become a meme. Yeah, it's the point. It's a joke, mate. At the end of the day, like, he's doing very, very well at Villarreal, just like I said he would. Like, I thought he would do really well at Villarreal. He's in the situation that he needs to be. He's got a Spanish side. He can communicate his ideas. Villarreal is a side that perfectly fits the mold of what Unai Emery is as well. So, yeah, if it happens and we play them, it's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. And there's going to be, weirdly, some Arsenal channels that are going to be supporting Villarreal that night. And remember to keep it TGT when you want to choose a channel to watch. Alex George says it might have been taken down by now. Yeah, very true. It might have been. Vignesh says, imagine if Arteta beats Villarreal and starts his conference with good evening. Oh, that might be my favourite comment, to be fair. Jabelani says, Tom, we won. We did, son. We did win. It was absolutely brilliant. Callum Crichton says, Saka is actually amazing. We're lucky to have him. We'll be world-class very soon. Not many players like him come about very often. People forget the fact that he's only 19 years old. Oh, I'm getting the hiccups now. It's not very good. Have another swig. Lovely stuff. Again, just want to point out the fact we are on Spotify and SoundCloud and iTunes now. All of the shows are going to be going onto those platforms besides Tactical Breakdown. So make sure you subscribe. iTunes-wise, please give us a review. I don't think there's any episodes up on there at the moment because it's still being approved. But when it's up there, I'd really appreciate it if you could throw in some reviews to get us higher up the rankings. Yannick Max says, if we get Villarreal and lose, Tom would spontaneously combust. You're not wrong, Yannick. That's probably what would happen. Oh, dearie me. Mohammed says, maybe Hugh Stream should shut down in every match. I mean, if it was to win, it's frustrating, because had his internet and not kicked in this evening, we would have had an absolutely amazing stream and some amazing videos to watch. But yeah, it's a real shame that. Gutted. It's not his fault. It's not my fault. It's just sometimes the world wants to bend you over, basically. Pablo says, Tom, I'm worried about Martinelli. Pablo, don't be worried about Martinelli, mate. Just look at Phil Foden. He's being managed properly. And yeah, don't worry about Martinelli. Genuinely, do not worry. He's going to be fine. He's going to be absolutely fine. He's young. He's come back from a long injury. And there's a lot of experienced players ahead of him. He's still learning. He's still coming on. It wasn't the right game, I didn't think, for him to come on. He's a player that gives you a lot of energy, and I like that. But against Benfica, when we need people that are going to find those incisive passes between the lines, he doesn't give you that. I'm fine. Absolutely fine with Martinelli not coming on. I know it would have been a big talking point had we not won, and a lot of people would have said we should have brought Martinelli on. But I genuinely believe that's not the way I would have gone down that route. Kahin says, Martinelli, we've got Willian. What are you saying? Oh, dearie me. Tangwan says, I wonder if we will see Mari again. I feel Gabriel lacked a little bit of composure at times this evening. Maybe. I think the pressure was so intense this evening. I really, really did. Glenn Cook says, Saka is improving and maturing at a rate that is staggering when you sit and think about it. Imagine his level at 22 or 23 if he continues to improve. Just fingers crossed we can keep it. That's the main thing. Fingers crossed we can keep the boy. I get a really good feeling off him, though. To get a kid that's come through Hale End, that's been developed here, given the new contract, given the faith, brought into the first team, you really hope that he's going to be one of those players that wants to stay at Arsenal for the rest of his life. He's an Arsenal fan. And that's really important, because players, obviously, that come in from elsewhere, abroad, or even from other clubs in the UK, won't have that. And he does. So fingers crossed we can keep this kid as long as feasibly possible. Daniel Roberts says, Saka's back must be killing because he's carrying us so much. Pablo says, I thought there was only one Pablo in this chat group. There's another, mate. There's two. We've got two Pablos now. We're broadening our Pablo horizons. Cookie Monster says, hopefully Saka keeps on improving. Saka may stay, but if we don't get Champions League, I don't know if Tierney will, which is a really good point. Ed says, Benfica and Fulham, the list of teams we throw Willian out there against. This was his best performance since Fulham. That's mad, isn't it, when you think about it? A lot of people will say that they won't be too happy about it because they'll think he'll play more, but I don't know. I was happy to see him come on. I tweeted out in the game saying, show us your worth, mate. Show us your worth. Show us what we've got you for. Show us what you can do. And he did. He set the goal up for Tierney. And fair play. Absolutely fair play. Oladapo says, congrats to Arsenal today. How do you think we can better control games in the future? It seems like our lack of central midfield options are really hurting. I genuinely believe that Thomas Partey's absence has been a big part of that, and we've looked like we've controlled games much better when he's been in the side. I also think it's going to be a case of adding more quality in the summer. I don't think there's enough quality in the team to be able to dominate games as much as we want to with this current crop of players. And I think a lot of people actually overrate the squad that we've got right now. Genuinely do. So with more players in the team, with Partey fit, fingers crossed we can improve. Vignesh says, how good was Grimaldo? Yeah, he's a brilliant talent, and someone will snap him up because he's a really, 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 really good player. And he should be going to the Euros for Spain. He bloody better do. That's what I'm sure about, because I'll be following the Spanish. Always following Spain. England first, but, Spain second. Zamir says, let's not worry about players staying or leaving now. Just focus on Sunday. We have Partey back, so hopefully we won't get smashed. Gianfranco says, Mill Smith-Rowe had 45 minutes to make that one good pass. Give Willian credit. Yep, and we have done. We have done, mate. Ebenezer says, Basuma and Grealish are the answer. Gary Hardy says, I genuinely feel like a top right-back could transform the way in which we attack. And who is that, Gary? Let me know. Let me know who that is. Ingars has said, I'm in the mud this evening, says Ingars. You are in the mud, Ingars. I agree with you. Will Edward says, great mentality from the team. We need to get behind Mikel Arteta and the team. I love this club. Yes, Will. Absolute legend, son. Pablo says, I almost broke my phone when Willian came on. Just don't understand that decision. Well, understand it, Pablo. Understand it now. Understand what you're witnessing in front of your eyes. You are witnessing the cult of Willian is what you are seeing. Let's give Ingars some credit after I just mugged him off there. Great win in the end. Saka and Aubameyang did amazing. Ceballos did nearly bury us, though. Definite says, still, Arteta is the one to follow. Dave Lennon says, definitely, Gary, a right back is a must. Peter Goulding says Lamptey would have been great today, but I'm not sure about his defending. And that's my point, is if we go out and sign a right back, we need to sign one that can do the jobs in both ends of the pitch. Basically, a Tierney on the other side is what we need. Although Tierney's defending sometimes can be questionable, but can't pick and choose these days. We really, really can't. Vincenzo says, is Leicester on Sunday a must-win game? Vincenzo, every game is a must-win game. It's as simple as that. Jabulani says, why would Bellerin not take run down his line when they are on? I don't understand, but we won. Yeah. Definite says, do you think our team showed character today? I certainly do. Ingar says, Tom, please don't forget that I love Arsenal and I want a club to win always. I know, Ingar, I'm just mugging you off. Fubar Gunner says Aaron's is pretty good as well. He is. I think there's going to be a lot of clubs in for him, though. Vignesh says Arteta's going to cancel Ceballos. I have a feeling that he will not be in the game on Sunday. Just a little birdie tells me I don't think he's going to be in the team on Sunday. It's probably the best way we can do this. Make sure you're dropping a like on the video, guys. I really appreciate your support. Mackenzie says young right back at Club Brugge. Named, I don't know who that is. Let me have a look at Club Brugge's right back. It is not one of those things, IFTV, where you, I've never heard of him, where we get absolutely mugged off by reading out a name of a player that's not even there. Let's have a look. I'm not seeing any right backs at the moment. Clinton Matter is the right back there, and Van der Brempt is the other one. So there you go. You must be making it up, Mackenzie. You bad boy. Ansgar says, fair play to Arteta. He got the result today. Let's see how we carry on. I'm really confused about this now because I want to see. I'm just looking through their team just to check if there actually was someone called that. Absolutely on edge. Deary me. Oh, Omar. Oh, that's a shame. You've come all the way to this chat box to say things because you've done it in the Arsenal one. Deary me. Deary me. Mackenzie says, no, it is Van der Brempt. Okay, there you go. There you go. Omar Diallo to be banned. There you go. Yeah, I was already done it, mate. Already on it, son. Ignace Van der Brempt. Oh, his first name is Ignace. Is that what it is? Where is he? Where is he? Yes, he is. Sorry, I should have said that. He is actually a person, turns out. Yannick says, no, that's just Omar's burner account. Don't time me out, says Omar. Yeah. Right. Well, I hate to round it off there. I did promise the missus it's only going to be a half an hour show because it was an early kickoff and we still got a bit of an evening to enjoy. And will enjoy it. I'm going to have another beer. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you do too. It's been absolutely brilliant, guys, this evening to have you all on. If you could drop a like on the video, I genuinely really would appreciate it. We got some really great stuff coming up on the channel. I've got sent the drafts of the new rebrand for the channel, which should be going live in the next month, 2 months. It's some really exciting stuff is happening for the channel with the way it looks, the way it is, and all the support the members have given has been ploughed into making this channel look amazing. And if you think what we do here, and to be honest, with my very rudimentary skills of PowerPoint to make all of the thumbnails and everything like that, this is nothing compared to what's going to be coming. So I really appreciate your support. What an absolute amazing game this evening to get the win, to get the victory. I'm So buzzing with this. Yes, Martin, I can say hi. So enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. I will see you all tomorrow for the reaction to the Europa League draw. And at 5 p.m. UK time, we will also be on to talk about Let's Talk Arsenal. So join us at 5 p.m. UK time tomorrow for Let's Talk Arsenal every single time, Tuesday and Friday at 5 p.m. And we will reveal which one of our members has won the free ticket for the signed Arsene Wenger pennant flag, which is this week's Football Prizes competition. So if you haven't entered and haven't bought a ticket yet, link is in the description for Football Prizes. Make sure you go and check them out and get a ticket, because it's going to be a big draw tomorrow evening to see who wins that. There's only, I think, like 30-something tickets left, so there's not many to go. So if you want to get a ticket for a signed Arsene Wenger pennant, which is the flags they hand over in the European games, make sure you do. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. And yeah, go out, enjoy the rest of the evening. Don't just maybe avoid football for the next hour and a bit of your evening and just chill. Watch something else, knowing that Arsenal has saved your evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Really appreciate your time, as always, guys. We'll see you again very, very soon. And as always, up the Arsenal and cheerio.